Hi guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are going to see two important concepts, that is layout and index routes. Okay, so before we move on to index routes, first of all let us understand what is layout route. Okay, so what is a layout route? A layout route is a shared UI wrapper like a header or sidebar that stays consistent across nested routes. Example of it is a header that shows a common navigation menu for the entire website. Now if this is not clear for you, let me make it clear. But before that, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel and make sure to check the playlist React Router tutorials on my channel. So guys, let's understand what is the work of a layout, or what is the need of a layout actually. So guys, let us understand that if there is any such component on your web app where you need to always show that component, okay, the best example of that is your navigation bar or your header, right? Because you, on every different components you might have on your website, right? Like we have a component of home page, we have a component about page, login page, right? Tutorials, but we are always showing this header, right? So if you have any such requirement where a layout is shared UI wrapper, okay, where if you have such requirement that you need to share one component with the other components, then that component is called as a layout. Okay, so a layout is nothing but it is a shared UI wrapper like a header that stays consistent across nested routes. Okay, so now I hope it is clear for you what a layout is. Layout is nothing but your header itself, you can call it as layout, but the way we are adding layout is we are adding navbar in our code is not correct. Okay, like what we are doing is we have just added navbar at the top of our code so that before rendering any other things it will always render navbar. Okay, so no, usually we won't render our navbar in this way. What we will do is we will create a separate route for navbar also. Okay, like how we will do that, let me show you. See, so inside my routes I will create the first route for navbar itself. Okay, so I will create a route, okay, in this way, and all my children component will be going inside this route, okay, which will be of my navbar. That is why we are calling it as a UI wrapper, right? When I showed you the statement, it was mentioned as UI wrapper, and here we will be giving the element as the navbar component that we have having. Okay, so I will be just copy pasting it over here and saving it, and then here we don't have to give any path, okay, because this is just a wrapper. Okay, so because here we want that by default initially this should render, and then after that all the other ones should render. So let me like show you how it will work. See, I have saved this, and now let us consider a use case that I don't want my header to be displayed on my tutorials page. I want it to be displayed on everything else like my home page, about page, login page, but not on the tutorials page. That is why I am keeping this out here, okay, as of now, to showcase you one additional extra case. Okay, but later on we will again put this also into our this parent wrapper only. See, but guys, now you might have noticed that I have added this, but why my children components are not showing? Okay, so this is also one important concept. Okay, and this is only the interview question for us today, that why it is not showing. Because whenever you have this type of scenario where you have a parent route and then nested routes inside that, then you always have to add the outlet. Okay, you might have remembered that in our previous nesting route video also we have added an outlet. Now where exactly our outlet is added? See guys, first of all, where our what is we are rendering on the screen is navbar. Okay, and after navbar we want the remaining components code to be rendered, right? So where our navbar is ending, at that place we have to add the outlet. So let's go to our navbar component and see our navbar code is this much. Okay, and when this component ends, then we have to render the outlet. So what we will do is, this is the entire code for our navbar, so I will just cut it off. I will create a separate div, and first of all I will be rendering my navbar code and then my outlet. Okay, so how my outlet will look like, it will look something like this. Okay, see, I am now saving it, and let's go to our code. See, now it is working absolutely fine. Okay, so I hope this was an important learning for you, because don't forget to add outlet. Okay, so till now what we have implemented was layout. Okay, and now if I will go to tutorials, you might notice that my navbar is not showing. Why it is not showing? Because I have intentionally kept my tutorials out. Okay, because in some pages we might have actually this type of scenario that you don't have to keep, like you don't have to show header on that page. Okay, so in that case you can do this kind of scenario, that you can keep your particular route outside of the layout. Okay, so I will also add a comment over there that this is layout. And now what I will do is, for now, just to explain you, I have not added this inside that, but now I will move this also inside my this route configuration only. Okay, so I will just paste it and save it. Okay, so far it is good. Let me also format my document so that it will be properly, you can even read it properly. see what is happening over here is we have a navbar, okay, which is like a wrapper for us, which means navbar will show for every component what do you render. Okay, now there are this path based checks. Okay, so if you are having a path as slash about, then about component, slash login, then login, nothing, then error page. Okay, then anything from starts from tutorial, then first of all tutorial component, and inside that we have different nested paths also. So let's go to our tutorials and let's understand now what is index. Okay, so before we understand index, let us read this statement. What is the index root? An index root is the default child root rendered when a parent path is matched exactly. This, think of it as a home page of nested root. So now again it might not be very much meaningful for you. Let me make it clear. See guys, let us take this scenario that I am on a tutorials page, okay, and my tutorial component is getting rendered as of now. Okay, and in that tutorial component I have 3 links, and these are 3 different roots like React.js, JavaScript and Node.js. Now I want that instead of showcasing it a complete blank, at least render some basic, or by default one component should be rendered. Okay, which means I want that by default my React.js component should be rendered. So in that case what we will do is we will go to the roots, okay, and this is my tutorial, and inside that we have these 3, right? So what I will do is I will put index over here. So as soon as I put the index value over here, by default this React component will be rendered. Okay, so this is what index is, but notice that you cannot put index and path equals to React at the same time, because it is illogical, right? You are saying that by default render my this component, and you are also giving a path. So that is why you cannot put path and this thing at the same time. So I'm just removing this and saving this to show you that now what will happen. Okay, so I will go to about, I will go to tutorials, and you see by default now my this is basic tutorial for React.js, which means my React Qt component is getting rendered. When I click on JavaScript, this will work. Node.js, this will work. But notice one thing, now when I click on React.js, it will break. Why so? Because I have removed that line, right? For the path React, I have removed that logic, right? I am just saying that by default show this component in my case, but what about the case if someone clicks on it? So for that what we will be doing is we will duplicate this line, we will remove this index, and we will just write that line also. Okay, so just in case if someone manually clicks on that, then in that case it will show. Okay, so see, now when I clicked on it, it is showing. When I click on this, this will show. This is also working properly. When I am going on another page, okay, and when I am coming on tutorials, by default it is showing this one. Okay, so this was index. Okay, again let's read it out. An index root is the default child root rendered when the parent path is matched exactly. That is what is happening, right? The parent path is getting matched exactly. The parent path in our case was tutorial, it is getting matched. So the default root that we are showing is React. Okay, so that is why. And it can also be said that it can be considered as the home page of a nested root, right? So in home page what we were doing, we had multiple components, right? But we have given that if by default show this as the home page, right? So if nothing, then initially this will load. So this is also kind of home page only, right? But for nested components. Okay, so I hope now it is clear. Let's move forward and let's see the interview question for this video. What is the purpose of outlet component in React router? So I have already explained you what is the purpose of outlet. Let's look at the answer so that it will be easier for you guys to answer in the interview. The answer for this can be the outlet component acts like a placeholder for rendering child roots inside a parent root. Okay, so if we have this kind of setting where we have a parent wrapper and then the nested child roots inside that, then in order to render the outlet, in order to render the child components, we need to use outlet. Okay, so here is an example. Imagine you have a common layout like header, and you want different pages like your profile, settings, about us, dashboard, whatever, to show up inside that layout. That's where outlet comes in, and it tells basically the React router that whenever a nested root is matched, render its component right here. Okay, and I have already actually showed you the code also. Let me show you again. See, here we had the wrapper component as navbar, and inside that we have these as the child components. So what we are doing is, once our navbar code is implemented, after that to render the child components we are using outlet. Same goes here also in this in this setting where we had tutorial as the wrapper and then nested roots inside that. So what we are doing is, once our tutorial is rendered, then we are putting an outlet in that also. So if I'll take you to the tutorial, see here also. So in order to render your nested roots, okay, or child roots, you need to put outlet. Okay, so then only your child components will render. So guys, I hope you have found this video helpful, and if you do, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel, and to see more such videos from my channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching the video and I will see you next time.